So today, I'm whispering because I'm walking down the hallway. We're at the here we are, using steps. I'm just using them to go down. We're on the top floor of Boardwalk. It is great for view, not so great getting up and down. But for EOE, we suffer for our art. So here we go. Hey, TC. Yeah, I still think Animal Kingdom is much longer. Where I think the Boardwalk hallways are pikers next to Animal Kingdom. But nonetheless, I digress. With editorial opinions. So, here we are at the back end of the Boardwalk. I'm going to do the back end today. I've done every tour I've ever done practically has been the Boardwalk itself. You know, all the glamour, the glitter and everything. But the other side of the Boardwalk is pretty cool too. If Boardwalk didn't have a boardwalk, and this was the best view you could get, it's a pretty good view, folks. It's not bad at all. It's called, here it's called the garden view, garden pool view, which could be either. And it's pretty cool. I mean, you're looking at the swan and dolphin, mostly the swan. And so I'm going to start it over here. Go to the official walkways. You're really not supposed to walk on this. This is a service drive. There's a walkway right down here. You can see the runner there. That's what you're supposed to use. Back here is the back end of the whatchamacallit place. I forget the name of it now. And that's not very attractive, granted. But along here, this up here is if you take it to the left, it'll take you to Swan and Dolphin. If you take it to the right, there's a big path that goes all the way around Crescent Lake. All of it eventually leads you to Epcot. If you followed this to its end, it'll take you to Epcot. I think the view of the canal isn't bad. I mean, it's not Boardwalk, obviously. I feel the same thing about Contemporary or the Tower. The Bay Lake view is beautiful, and anybody would kill for that view if the Magic Kingdom view wasn't on the other side. It's a lovely view. It really is. You see little boats slide by here all the time. The boats slide under this bridge after visiting Swan and Dolphin or going to Swan and Dolphin. They're right under this bridge. And this waterway takes you all the way to Hollywood Studios, where my son went. 6 a.m. The boats. Seriously, 3:30 in the morning. Here comes a boat. If you look in the distance there's a boat heading our way. I'll show it to you again when it gets closer to us. But here comes one from the Swan. Backing up there, you can hear it, see it. Yeah, there. Here comes the one from Hollywood Studios, heading eventually to Epcot. This is I should say, I guess, easiest room to get is a garden pool view room because there's more of them, pure and simple. There's quite this little green area here with a little cute little, what do you call it, trellises and stuff. This used to be where the DV Center, when DVC first was an entity, when it started selling stuff. This was the first location. It was located right here. And in those days, now we're going back quite a few years. I don't know, anybody who's listening even knows that, was back around EOE or around Disney. That in the day when they first started, the DVC center, the sales center, was located right here in this area. There was a big building here. And because that building was there, all of these rooms were standards then. Standard rooms. Now they're not. They're garden view rooms. But since they removed the building and replaced it with this green area. And talking about this green area, it's a popular wedding place. And last night, in fact, there's one of the people right there. Last night, a huge wedding was held out here. I mean, huge. It's the largest one I've ever seen here. I mean, they took over this whole area, you know? All of this area here. They were all over the place. It's the largest wedding party I've ever seen. And they were out having a good time. They took over the big building over here for the reception. They were loud last night. But if you have your excuse me, your balcony doors closed and everything, it's really muffled. You can't really hear them unless you're right by the window. But I got up last night. I was checking the computer to make sure our picture was still running. And was held at the Atlantic Hall, and it was absolutely a humongous wedding. They were taking, but it was a really nice black and white wedding, basically. Very, very, very nice. So you move along here. Now these rooms are very quiet. At the Village Green here, I should call it Village Green. It's not, but this green area here where the DVC used to be is a very quiet area. It's really maybe the quietest area in Boardwalk. So if you can get a room there and you want some peace and quiet, that's probably the best area to get. It's really nice. And again, it's now garden studio. And the view out there, that little green area, is really nice. And you're looking at the canal. And you're looking at the Swan out your window. You see that out your window all the time. Okay, up here is the famous pool area of Boardwalk. It's not as famous as the Yacht Beach Club pool area, but it's a pretty good pool, as pools go. And it's got the infamous, you know what, clown slide, which some people are afraid of. I don't get that, why people are afraid of clowns, but I kind of get it, actually. They're kind of creepy sometimes. I've never thought clowns is funny. I know. I never have. Here we got a couple lifeguards. And the lifeguards, I was a lifeguard when I was younger. Worked for the association, and they, you know, you got to work out every freaking morning. You know, before you work, they put you through your tasks many, many times. Not every morning, but lots of mornings. This part takes you into the main pool area. This, of course, is a pool view rooms. There's a lot of them. It's surrounded by rooms here. Boardwalk Van Group. First day with my new lips, sorry. All the Boardwalk Grand Villas are boardwalk to the hotel. Cut through here. This cuts your wall.